Thank you. We're HarvestAi. We do crop prediction and beyond. We do that on the basis of computer vision and machine learning, currently for commercial indoor farming operations. That is both traditional greenhouses and vertical farms. Why are we doing this? Indoor farming has been growing exponentially in part to a number of macro effects, including the impact of climate change on traditional agriculture, urbanization, and fears by a number of countries about disruptions in supply chains, especially since COVID, and hence problems with food security. The sector has experienced a number of problems despite this demand: rising OPEX, market pressures, especially supermarkets squeezing margins, and a lot of untapped potential of the data that modern greenhouses spit out, but that are currently unused through any form of AI. We are going into that by providing what indoor farmers demand the most, according to our customer discovery that we did with MIT 3 years ago. Namely, we're providing them with an insight into when they can expect to harvest how much, which is for them crucial for a number of operational reasons, including, what sort of for their labor planning, for example, but also, for example, to align harvests with sales so that what they've harvested doesn't rot between the point of harvest and the point of sale. As mentioned, we're doing that on the basis of machine learning and computer vision. This is illustrating these two strands, if you will. Modern greenhouses already provide a lot of these data automatically that we need for our machine learning component. These are data around CO2 content, about temperature, about humidity, and so forth. We provide, in addition to that, further accuracy through computer vision, where we're essentially tracking changes in the size, color, or shape of tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, and other fruit and vegetables that we cover, and provide extremely accurate forecasts on that basis. This is an illustration of how computer vision works in our case. Here for the case of tomatoes, and changes that, as you can see, in the colors and sizes of tomatoes being used for highly accurate prediction. This has led to unrivaled forecasting accuracy, the leading forecast technology in the industry. We can forecast when you will be able to harvest how much with 96% accuracy, and have done so with a number of the major players in the indoor farming industry worldwide so far. For our ask, we're first showing here that we've built our MVP and entered the market in Europe. We've then recently conducted a product expansion where we've successfully applied our forecast, but then gone beyond that and now enable, for example, indoor farmers to not only understand when they will be able to harvest how much, but we also enable them to influence that. So if you see a forecast that you don't like because it's the day after Christmas or it's on Thanksgiving Day, we tell you how much you need to change your inputs in order to have exactly the time and amount of harvest that you'd like. And on that basis, we're now internationalizing. We've gone into a number of European countries and recently arrived in the US at Greentown Labs. We are, for our indoor farming operations, particularly seeking partners that are interested in helping us scale internationally, and secondly, those that feel that they have a technology that we can integrate with. So to give you an example, we're currently integrating with a number of players in the indoor farming technology industry, including those who provide AI-less and prediction-less softwares for farming or indoor farming. We're also integrating with harvest robots and a number of other technologies that are already available in the market. We've also recently conducted a study with PwC on where else our technology could be applied. And it turns out that, for example, seed producers are highly interested in our ability to accurately show what ripeness stage a certain type of fruit or vegetable is currently at. And supermarkets are interested in understanding how far what they currently have on the shelves is from rotting and therefore needs to be reduced 50% in price today. If you have similar ideas and would like to engage with us on any of these applications of our technology to your industry, we'd be extremely interested to talk.